What's going on, folks? This is your boy Akeem Raphael on this thoughtful Thursday, and like the message I want to really spread right now is really tap into your vision, tap into your dreams, write your visions out, write your dreams out, because we need people who still dream. At the end of the day, right now, we're living in a generation where it's copycat, it's TikTok dances, it's social media, and all these different like games that we're playing, because it's all one big game, right? And so what I find is that a lot of people who are like wanting to build themselves or wanting to build their dream and want to see things manifest and whatnot, like the name of the game is consistency. I'll always preach that. You know what I mean? I knew about this, but I never actually put it into practice. But now I actually know about it, and now that I'm actually putting it into practice, I'm seeing what it is. It goes back to, if you want to be an alchemist, it's called the law of you know what I mean? It is like, what are you investing? And it's like you're gonna receive what you've invested in. So when you take your time and you're investing in your craft or your dreams or your goals or your life, you are gonna get back in return, because it's a law of, you know what I mean? And knowing these different types of laws and knowing like what it can do in your life is really needed, necessary, and powerful. So here's what I'm trying to say right now. I feel like a lot of people are losing that sense of creativity, or losing the ambition to go for the dreams, or is losing the ability to even dream. And all their dream is, I just want to own a house, I just want to, you know, get out of my job, oh, I just want to own a fancy car. And there's nothing wrong with those dreams, there's nothing wrong with those visions. I'm glad you have them, that's big on you. I just think that it's more deeper. We gotta talk about the essence of fulfilling what's within you. You know what I mean? You are more, you are great, you are phenomenal, you are an inspiration on this earth just by your essence alone. All right? So going back to it, it's really about how can you align with that dream, because once you've actualized that dream, then it becomes your reality. And if it became a reality, that means it was never a dream in the first place. And I think the challenge is that because of how distant the dream is, then it seems like it's far away and that it's just not happening. You know what I mean? The other day, like, you know, you know me, I'm about to share with you a little one. Once upon a time, back in 2018, I applied to be in a TEDx at Centennial College, you know, and it was about resistance or resilience, and that's what the talk was. And I did a whole talk about the fidget spinner to success. And when I mean I taught that talk, I mean I taught that talk because I really wanted people to realize, like, yo, when you're resilient, it may look like you're taking steps back, but in actuality, you're going so fast that you're actually taking steps forward the whole time. So that was like a quick summary, you know. Maybe one day I'll post it about like what I really said. With all that being said though, I got through to that, and I got to the other side of it after I performed, and they called me back and they're like, yo, we just want to let you know you got a spot. We want you to, you know, be a speaker. And I was like, oh, okay. They're like, yo, you got 2 weeks to figure it out if you want to do it with us and stuff. I was like, okay, you know, 2 weeks, I can do that. Mind to say, like, I also found out within that same time period that I got an opportunity to go to Vancouver and to be a DJ and an entertainer in Vancouver. You know, me and my boy, we're gonna go out there and we're just gonna rock shows and live life out there. You know what I mean? Choice between Vancouver or TED Talk. Now, which one would you have decided? All right, genuinely, which one would you have decided? I said, you know what? I've been in Toronto a hot minute. Let me go out to the West. Let me see what it's like out there, because I don't really necessarily know what it's like out there. I think I could get a great amount of experience. So at the end of the day, I chose going to Vancouver over going to staying at Centennial College and yeah, doing that speaking gig. With all that being said, I denied it, and I also didn't have the opportunity. That was back in 2018. I also didn't have the opportunity again to do it again, you know, and it never came back in my realm. Fast forward about September, you know, I get a message from one of my friends saying, yo, they just sent me the link to the TED Talks. I'm like, oh, no, this is my chance. I'm like, I can redeem myself. I can make this dream come true. Because I said to myself back then, I'm like, yeah, if TEDx is for me, it'll come back again. I'll go for it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, I'm here. I'm in this zone. By October, I'm already like, yo, I gotta just make this stuff happen. So I'm doing the application process. I put in my thing. I put out a super dope speech about dreams, and the theme was about why. And I was just like, yo, you just gotta ask yourself questions like, why dream? You know what I mean? And just answer it a couple of times and find out what it's like. You know what I mean? And so, long story short, I went through the application process. There's a lot of stuff that needed to be done. I took my time with it, and yeah, I submitted it. After I submitted it, you know, I was feeling good, and then that's when I started doing this. Literally, like a week later, or maybe the same week, I started just posting. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna keep posting because I know, as a speaker, I want to continue to be a speaker, and I want to continue to give people some light and love in their lives, because there's a lot going on out there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just found out like 3 days ago that I didn't get accepted, you know, and I was a little bit hurt, you know, at first, and I let the hurt feel. I felt the hurt. I allowed it to feel, and I'm grateful that I did. It didn't last like forever, but it was there. And so, without that being said, you know, I realized that, you know what, I'm grateful. I'm actually grateful that they didn't pick me, because that just means that I'm not at the level I need to be at, and I'm not there yet, which means I have a lot of room to grow. With that being said, I have a vision that I'm going to attain at some point in this lifetime, and I'm going to make it happen, you know, and it's going to happen, just like all my other dreams. I don't business. I'm going to speak out loud. I don't business what I look like. I don't care if I don't have a forehead and I have a 5-head, fam. Yo, at the end of the day, I'm going forward, and I know that at the end of the day, you guys, some of you guys just want to make things happen. Go for it. It's literally just put on the camera and just do it. Go for it. Go for what it is that you want, man, because at the end of the day, it's not going to get delivered unless you deliver first. All right? And so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm learning how to deliver my craft, my art, my life, my love, and I'm just going to keep going for it all day, every day, until I get to the other side of my dream. You know what I mean? And so, with all that being said, this has been a great learning experiences, and I'm gonna continue to grow. If you have any comments, feedbacks of like, yo, what could I do better or whatnot? Maybe my captioning could be a little bit better or something. I'm always here for the feedback, because I'm trying to tune in, you know? I'm also doing my research behind the scenes as well. But like, you know, at the end of the day, all I want to do is just produce. I just want to put some stuff out there, you know what I mean? And with all that being said, I'm just grateful that I have the voice to be able to speak. I'm grateful that, you know, there's a bunch of people that's listening right now. And I'm grateful that even if it was just one listener, I'm just grateful. I'm walking forward in the state of gratitude, all right? And some people ask like, yo, where you get all this energy? It's honestly joy. I'm just literally grateful. I'm joyful about life. I'm joyful about living. I'm joyful because, you know, I have a dream, and the dream's going to happen, and it's going to continue to require for me to continue to grow, level up, step up, continue to just put things out there, and just, you know, because one day I'm going to look back and be like, man, wow, this is, whoo, you know? I already have a hard time coming on this camera, to be honest with you. I can tell you. But yeah, with all that being said, yo, at the end of the day, it's all about going so that you can keep growing, all right? And with that being said, I bid you adieu. Let's zen out so we can zen in to our greatness. And yo, let's go! Yeah, I really hope you got something out of anything that I just said. I hope there was even one nugget. I'm not here to imprint or enforce my beliefs onto you. It's not about that. It's just about sharing. And if something rings the bell with you, run with it, man. Run with it. At the end of the day, you have it. You got it. You are it. All right? Let's keep going. As a community, as a society, as a nation, as a culture, let's keep going forward. Because honestly, nothing can hold us back. Nothing. Only yourselves can hold us back, man. You got this. I'm telling you, you got this, man. I know you got this. I know it might not feel like it might not seem like it, but guess what? I'm just gonna continue to just shed the light to let you know you got this. And you can hit me up in my DMs and I'll tell you how much you got this, fam. So yo, keep doing you, keep living, loving, and learning, and yo, let's grow into our greatness.